What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I'm starting this episode off the back of recording the last one where I talked about tracking packs for a week or just for time, I suppose, just for a few days or whatever. I want to show you guys, I want to get into that with you guys a little bit today. But before we get into that and before I get into showing you me packing Lisandro Lopez, I want to show you the squad that I'm building or that I've built and used already for a few games for Joe. This Joe card looks all right. I think it's pretty decent. Now you'll see I'm 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4, and 1 out of 8 so far. So I've already played a game. Sadly, my Elgato was tripping balls yesterday and it didn't record any of the gameplay. And I kind of wish it did, right? Because I went into a Rivals game and I came up against this guy. Well, I drew one game anyway, so that was annoying. Draws just shouldn't be in this game. I then came up against a guy who had like just this insane like team of the year icon squad. He had like 4 prime moment icons like Hullits and Vieiras and stuff. He had team of the year De Bruyne, team of the year Mbappe, team of the year Kante, team of the year Van Dijk. It was a nuts team, right? And I'm sitting here with this team that I have, right, which you guys are about to see. Now, obviously, team doesn't necessarily make the player. The player makes the team to a degree. But I was at quite a high skill rating. I was in Division 3. And I'm just sitting to myself there thinking, I just don't need this in my life, right? So I quit the game and went back into another game. And hey, guess what? I match up against the same guy, the exact same guy. This is the first time this has ever happened to me outside of Rat Badge that I've matched the same person, let alone in quick succession. So I quit the game again, go into the next game, and I come up against another monster team. He's got Eusebio, he's got Hullit, he's got Vieira, he's got Team of the Years. And I was just like, what is this? What is happening at this rank, this skill rating? So I quit that game, went into another game and matched the first guy that I'd already matched twice. And I'm sitting here now thinking, I've reduced my skill rating by so damn much over the last 5 or 6 minutes. How on earth am I still pairing against this guy? His skill rating now is way higher than where I'm at. How am I still pairing against him? So that is why when we look at the stats of some of these players, I've got 6 games on Cardozo. We've got 2 actual games and 4 games where I quit. 1 draw, 1 win, and then 4 games where I quit the game. So, 6-3-1 doesn't paint the prettiest picture, and the same for Dominguez. Now, you might also be saying, wait, Nep, where did you get Dominguez and Cardozo? Why do you have those when especially you need a Brazilian squad? So, something that I'm going to focus a dedicated video on to tomorrow or the day after, or maybe as a bonus video or something, I don't know. But EA have added in the Libertadores and Sudamericana Spcs. And for some reason, they're coming in on Footbin at a crazy price, but I completed them. I had basically enough in my club from like the club stocking and stuff to the point where I already had these guys in my club to finish off. I had to buy altogether about 20K's worth of players out of these two SBCs, right? But these SBCs apparently is 170K for the Libertadores and 168K for the Sudamericana. Now, let me tell you one thing first, right? The Sudamericana is coming in really expensive for final, which is this one here. This isn't expensive. It was initially. And I don't know about semi-finals because that might be silver only. No, see, even that one's going to come massively down. Basically, all of these gold cards that you see on the screen now are the ones that I found. There's probably more. But all of these gold cards that are going to now be coming out of packs as Sudamericana cards are attainable for these squads. So when instead of having to pay 8K for the silvers to fit into this team, these golds are going to be there. I don't know if he's there on the market yet. Even though he's a rare as well, he still counts. Now, I very much expect that maybe EA haven't put them back into the market yet or back into the game. I know a few people packed a few of them last night, but maybe just... Oh, look, there's one there. So see how it's a rare gold card, but this one here is actually a common. So if we then just take this and compare his price, you can see that he's there at 5K max. So if we then set our search parameters, let's go to like 4K, for example, and see if we can find one for 4K. I don't know if the 5K one is maybe the biggest. It might be worth setting the minimum buy now to... Oh no, we're already at 20 minutes. So I want to just see if we've got any down at 4K or whatever. And so this whole squad that, yeah, look, there's one as well at 4K or less. And he's chilling. He's big chilling there as well. He looks like he's been there for a good like 20-30 minutes at 3.8K. So now if I go on here and go compare price, let's see if it shows me any for 3.8K. Okay, so it's opened it up to the 3.8K, and we'll flow down a little bit. But basically, as the day goes on, probably by the time you're watching this video, actually, these cards will be, arguably, they should be down at discard price, right? Because they're going to be commonly pulled because they're low-rated gold cards, ultimately. And they dramatically reduce the necessity for the high-rated silvers, which are obviously uncommonly pulled. And so for someone like this guy, this NepentheZ card, once again, it should be a case of him being relatively cheap. I don't know, and I don't understand why they're currently... excuse me, why there are currently so many common gold versions of this card. I don't know compared to normal or what, but the fact that there's no black versions of this card means that maybe EA have pulled them back out of packs. I know they pulled them out of packs because there was an issue with the common cards coming into rare gold packs. Late last night, they put them back in packs. Maybe they pulled them out again. Maybe there's still an issue with them. But hold tight if you don't want to spend the 35K that it says you need for final, and the 30K that it says you need for semi-finals, which is, you know, a good 60 to 70K of this 100K SBC, which is just stupid. Just hold tight, right? Because this final, semi-finals, quarterfinals, and round of 16 are really cheap and really easy. Anyone can do them. You don't need the Sudamerican cards. This final and this final, they only rely. They don't have a maximum rating of player. So once those golds become common, which they will, these again will become extremely cheap. This doesn't require golds, it'll be cheap. This doesn't require, just silvers only, it'll be cheap. Nor does this. So in fact, none of these sets require silvers only or maximum silver, which it does in the other setup. And so therefore, it's very fair to say that this is just going to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And so I think the grind is going to be worth it, because what we'll end up doing with these players, so this is where I got Dominguez from, but what we'll end up doing is once I get Barrera and Bustos, and then once I also go ahead and get Perez and Lopez, I will then start putting these into SBC. So I'll start putting it into the Messi SBC. I'll start putting it into the Neymar SBC if I've got enough days to do it. I need to grind hard for it, but I'm willing to do it. But for today's video, even though we're building a Brazilian-themed squad, and that's why we've got Jonathan, Gabriel Jesus, and Richarlison on the bench, and that Red Mohamed Salah that we got yesterday, for what we're doing with regards to building this squad, I just wanted to use these cards, man. You know, we're trying to have fun with this game. We're trying to build into different squads and have fun with unique squads. So let me take you guys into my actual squad. And we're going to start with, first and foremost, Edwin van der Sar. Obviously a big saviour for us. And then in at right back, we now have Lena because I completed, what's it called? We're actually going to be using Danilo as one of our Brazilian-themed players. In at right centre-back, it's going to be David Luiz, another Brazilian going in. An absolute mainstay in my team. And then in at the other centre-back spot, we've got Sol Campbell, who we've already got 22 games on, which is nuts. And in at left-back, we get the luxury of using this Mina card. So he soft links into Dominguez because of the same league. He soft links into Campbell, gets him full chem. And you might still be thinking, well, you only have two Brazilians and they're both defenders so far. That doesn't look very good. Well, up front, we're going to be using our first owned Gabriel Jesus. I'm very excited to actually get to use him. Sorry, not Gabriel Jesus, Vinicius Jr., beg your pardon. Gabriel Jesus is on the bench. He is also first owned. Vinicius Jr. hasn't really had a big impact for me so far. 3 goals and 5 assists in 13 games. Of course, again, I did quit 4 games with him in the squad, and he has been used as a late impact sub. But this is going to be one of our Brazilian players. And then we're going all the way back to promo 1 for one of my favoured cards in the game. This card is a prime example of why I wish EA allowed us to boost individual cards through gameplay, right? Because this Hulk card with 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot isn't quite good enough. We played 100 games with him in total. If I could ever have boosted him to a 4-star weak foot or 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill moves, and also worked towards boosting his stamina and boosting his agility and balance, boosting his composure, boosting some more of his dribbling stats, could you imagine how cool it would be now? you know, 6 months on in the game cycle, if this was like a 91 rated Hulk that I'd spent months upgrading so that when it came to me needing a Brazilian right wing, I could just go back into using this Hulk. But I've enjoyed this card. We've got 100 games on him. He's only scored 16 goals and got 20 games because, once again, he was used as a sub in the early months of FUT Champs because it was hard to link him in the early months of FUT Champs. But Hulk goes in, and then finally our centre mid is going to be another one of the earned players, another one of the played for objective players, which I'm very happy with, and that's Tiago Mendes. And funnily enough, this is a card that I almost didn't complete. I did him on the last day because I'd fear of missing out. But 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's got an anchor chem style, 92 stamina, decent dribbling, decent passing, and then with the anchor, good pace defending and physical, if not a little weak on the ball. And then last but not least, in centre mid, you probably saw him in the club. We've got Rojas. So he gives 8 chemistry to Cardozo. He gets perfect chemistry off of Dominguez, and obviously offered perfect chemistry before Mina to Dominguez. So that's the team, guys. We've got 3 Paraguayans and 3 Brazilians in the midfield, 2 Brazilians in the back line, a Dutchman, an Englishman, and a Chilean. And that is the squad that we're going to be using to try and complete what's his name? Joe. What I wish with, like, I spoke about this on stream, what I wish now, with the amount of card types we've got, with all these new League SBCs, with these new Sudamericana cards and stuff, I really, really wish EA would give us more to play for in this section for scoring goals with flashbacks or special cards or Paraguayans or whoever it may be. There's so much they can do for us here. But that guys, is going to be the squad. I'm now going to take you into some packs that I got from some building some minor League SBCs. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So here we are, back again. This is, so instead of me doing post-com on this, like sometimes I normally would, just kind of want to show you what I was up to. So I was finishing off the Turkish league, and I had just done another minor league, the Liga NOS. And I was saving the packs. I was opening the silver packs as I went because they're just not worth saving. But I was generally saving the packs, right? So I had one more team left to go, which I don't think I completed because I didn't. I don't need to complete the League SBC again now until I've got it all filled up. And then I sat there and I thought, do you know what? These packs are so bad. Premium gold packs, small gold player packs. They're just not the greatest packs. So I carried on and started opening them. And you'll see here, again, what we talk about and what we're going to go into for today. Into a bit more. I know it's going to be another long video here, but is my general pack luck or general pack return is no different to anyone else's. I just open a severe amount more than other people as to why I end up hitting luckier items more. So here we are. We were going through the packs. We get a few items back here, and I've really got to do a better job of clearing out my consumables. My consumables are starting to get unmanageable again. Premium gold pack again coming in. We didn't get anything out of that. We got 1 rare player, small gold players pack. I think we got a board out of that. No, we didn't. Adair in that one. And then a small prime gold players pack coming in. Is this one? So we did get a board out of this one, but it wasn't a very good player. I believe it was just like a basic, Visca. And hilariously, I put him up. Look, I put him up on open bid. He sold for 700 coins start price. So he didn't really sell for much. Well, he didn't sell for anything, really. I would have been just as good off discarding him. So 84s right now are also on the floor. We then open the next small prime gold players pack. And this is where we end up hitting... actually, it doesn't look like anything in there. I skipped through that one. And then the next small prime gold players pack, the last one. So we got hit 2 of those Sudamericana cards. Now, I discarded those stupidly. Should have been saving those. If I'd have known what was coming, I would have saved those on the trade pile to put them back in. Next small prime gold players pack, we end up hitting a card. We end up hitting one of these new cards. It's a walkout. I see the Argentinian flag. Now, yesterday or the day before, we packed Buenanote, and I was hoping it was going to be Tevez. But this time, we got Lopez, the striker. I have since sold him for about 420k. I don't know what his price is now, but we hit Lopez there. And then for the rest of those packs, out of the whole set, we get Allen, who these days isn't worth anything. I've got a Paderborn or a Union Berlin silver there, which is obviously very nice. And then nothing of note, me discarding more of those black cards. But yeah, like Isaac Acosta and stuff. So basically nothing else of note in the remainder of those packs. So that's what I wanted to show with regards to that. The next thing I want to show, next thing we want to talk about is what packs I'm going to open and me tracking for you what I'm going to be doing so that you guys can get an understanding. So from what you've just seen there, those were the last packs that I've opened on this account that are recorded or shown or anything of the sorts, right? So from this point onwards, every single pack that I open, whether it's a bronze, silver, or gold pack, whether it's a 2-player upgrade pack or a 2-player silver upgrade pack, whatever it may be, every single pack I open, I will note down, and then in a few days' time, you might only see the highlights of those packs, but at least that point, I could say, hey guys, I might have packed 3 walkouts, but I opened 800 packs. Or, hey guys, I might have packed an icon, but I opened 500 like insane high-level packs. So that's the plan for me. Just to give you guys, I suppose, just so we can all get a vision and an understanding of how much time, energy, and effort goes into the grind to get these really cool players and all of these coins and stuff. And as I said in yesterday's video, I'm at 6.2 million coins right now. So if I sold the players that I packed that are worth anything, let's go high to low. We've got Campbell and Perez, who aren't really worth that much. Valencia and Rojas, who I believe are just going down in value, and I'm just keeping them in the club because they're quite cool players. Buenanotte, and then a few of these other special cards here. But other than that, like, I've got lots of special cards, lots of, we've got hundreds of thousands of coins in informs and special cards at discard price, but these are all discard price cards. So there's not really like all that much there. And then we've got a couple of Busquets, a Ter Stegen, a De Gea, a Eriksen, Neuer, Cruz. I'm going to use those cards to get towards what I plan to do initially. Well, I think I've got to do Davinson Sanchez. I don't think there's much time left on that, is there? So we've got 1 day, 3 hours for Kolarov, 1 day, 3 hours for Sanchez. Bundesliga I can take off the list for the time being. In fact, all of these I can, because I want to show you guys what the plan is, right? Let me take all of these off the list and let me go and get Neymar and Messi. Did I do it with Neymar? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, right? Do I have one that started? No, let me go and check the Messi one. I have one where I started something to show... actually, it's a Davinson Sanchez. So basically, what I plan to do, and it is going to be a grind and a half, but what I plan to do is complete the League SBC over and over and over to get those players that you see on the screen. Now, we've already got Cardozo, we've already got Dominguez. Once we get Perez, Bustos, and Lopez, we get that strong link there of 88 rated cards. So basically, you get 6 88 rated cards. But even with just these 5 88 rated, which I know I can make a profit whilst completing these, I've then got low-end cards in there, and we've got an 85 rated squad. Now, as I've already explained, 84s, 85s, and even some 86s are on the floor for value to the point where you can make a really high-rated squad for profit, for grind. And so what I plan to do, once I get Davinson Sanchez done, because he's time sensitive, and once I get Kolarov done because he's time sensitive, because I want both of these players, I then plan to do Neymar, who is also relatively time sensitive. We've got 9 days left on him. And basically, for an 89 rated squad, I'm going to go and get those 6 88 rated players and pop them in there. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. So I'll need 5 players. And I'll just go and then either buy or use other League SBC cards, like we'll use the Correa or something like that, and then go and buy like 1 De Gea, 1 Ter Stegen, 1 Oblak, and just save mammoth amounts, like absolute mammoth amounts of coins. One of my mods, Owen, he built some stuff here to show what it would take and almost what it would cost to build certain different team ratings. So I want to show you guys this as well, just so that you guys, if you want to get involved in the grind, can do the same thing. So this is an 89 rated squad with 62 chemistry for, I guess, like for Messi or whatever. You've got Armani, who's the cheapest rated 90 card on the market right now. You've then got SBC Lena, the new 2, new 4, new 6 SBCs, Luka Modric, Oblak, and Correa. So if you grind properly, you only need to buy from this whole squad the goalkeeper, Modric, and Oblak. So when you look at the price point of an 89 rated squad, you have to buy Modric, or in that instance, you'd have to buy Modric, and he's 50k, 44 on Xbox. You'd have to buy Oblak, and Oblak is coming in at 58k, so you're looking at 110k or so, and then you'd have to buy Armani because he's the other cheapest rated 90 card, and he's 42k. So you're looking at about 150,000 coins to complete an 89 rated squad with the grind. Obviously, it takes time. But when you talk about 150k outlay of coins, you're saving 210,000 coins for an 89 rated squad. So straight away, just from doing that grind 3 times over, you're saving yourself 600,000 coins from those 389 rated squads, right? And then you're spending effectively 450k on the players that you didn't have. Now, a lot of that 450k that you spent on the players that you didn't have will be negated from the grind of getting the players that you did have in there. So doing the Sudamericana and stuff and making profit whilst doing it, completing other league SBCs whilst doing it. But also you then get what pack is it back? A Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, a Rare Mega Pack, and a Rare Players Pack. So you get also back 155,000 coins worth of packs, which will contain more players, which will bring down the cost again. And so what Owen had basically discovered or got to is the fact that you can end up saving, I think he said on Messi, for the value of 88 rated cards that you can put into Messi, you can end up saving about 1.7 million coins. So bring this price down from 2.9 to 1.2 million, and that's where you get. And now, obviously, this is what I was talking about yesterday, where some people just aren't willing to put in the grind because the grind is sometimes arguably more boring than anything else in this game. And what the grind is, and now these packs as well won't count towards my pack count going forwards. We'll start that after this video. But what the grind is opening bronze packs, opening silver packs, completing league SBCs, completing objectives, like anything that can give you a pack, just do it, right? So right here, obviously, we're going to get something back. You open as many bronze packs as you can until your heart's content. If you've only got 50, 60, 70,000 coins, obviously, to get Messi is still possible, but it requires time, right? So it comes down to how bad do you want it? How much time do you want to put into this game? And is it worth it for you? And for some of you guys, it's not worth it. You know, for some of you guys, putting 2 or 3 hours into grinding bronze packs and upgrade packs, you'd rather just go and play a draft, or you'd rather just go and play some champs or some rivals, or you'd rather go and play another game. And that's fair enough. If that's you, that's fair enough. But for those of you that do want to get these players for as cheap as possible, this is where you start. This is how you start, and this is what you have to do. You start with the bronze pack. You start with the League SBC grind, essentially. You start with the bronze packs, and silver packs, the gold pack method. If you've got like an abundance of coins, but you don't have much club stock, and what I mean by that is you don't have many players, you've got like loads of space in your club, then you come and you even open some gold packs. The reason why I actually want to check out gold packs just for the time being, because I want to see what we've got with regards to those black cards coming out of gold packs as commons. I want to know if they're in packs right now or not, because that makes a world of difference for how easy it is to complete these. And so you see there, a silver pack for me, I get a Strasbourg player who's worth about 1,000 coins, maybe 800 coins. We get some other consumables that we'll be able to make some money off or use to our advantage. We get a Chilean CDM who's not selling, and then we get one of these Chilean right wing cards who is selling. So I know some people say me doing this is just going to ruin things, right? But what EA have done here is they've created a win-win situation, right? If loads of people start opening packs to the point where it crashes the market of these black cards, you're able to do these SBCs for next to nothing, get packs back, and get these insane players to help lower the price of other SBCs. If, however, nobody does that, I get 2 more League SBC cards there, and it booms the price of these black cards because people are paying for them to do the SBCs, then when you open your silver packs and your bronze packs and you pack one, you could just sell it and make profit. So regardless of which way around you do it, you can make coins off of this system now so easy. EA, I don't know if EA did it on purpose. I don't know if they did it accidentally, and I don't particularly care if they did it on purpose or accidentally. But what they've done with over this last couple of days is they've given grinders freedom. You can now have everything in this game just by putting time into this game, and I mean everything, right? It's just about putting time into the game. So we've got some gold packs here as well. As I said, I just want to see. I'll just open like 3 or 4 of these gold packs. I just want to see if the black cards are coming out of these packs or not. I don't particularly know. Brazilian manager, that's all right. Are these still like 3K? They are. Let's go. Well, maybe not quite 3K, but that's a nice amount of our 5K back. But yeah, basically just want to see. I want to open packs until we get one of the Copa Libertadores items, whether it's the black version or not, just so I can understand if they're coming out of packs like that or not. But yeah, what EA have done, guys, is brilliant, and it's made this game. All right, so Guzman. Does Guzman have... Now, he's from the Mexican League. It's not the Mexican League, is it? It's the Chilean League, the Colombian League, the Argentinian League, and then the Lib and the Sud Leagues that are the ones. So I'm going to go until I get a common card like that. But what you want to do then is after you open your bronze packs, now there is value in turning your bronze players into 2-player upgrade packs. Before, there wasn't really too much value in it. It's going to take a miracle for me to hit one of these cards and then know whether it's the right card or not. So we'll stop there for the gold pack method. But yeah, with regards to SBCs now, I hate the upgrade system now. EA have done a good job of kind of killing it, making it far less efficient. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing squad builder. I'm just doing bronze. And then I'm just going to a league that I know has got lots of bronzes in. And I'm just getting rid of even the rare bronzes, right? I don't care anymore. It's about efficiency now. It's about time. Basically, I need to get these 88 rated cards as much and as quick as possible. And so I'm just going to know exactly what leagues I can use and exactly what leagues I can't use. And then we're just going to keep building. And once I've run out of players, we're going to go again. And once I run out of players, we're going to go again. More bronze packs. And so basically now you can use your... but I will say though, let me keep doing this Bundesliga 2. I don't know if this is new. Maybe you guys can tell me. But I was noticing this last night when I was building these packs as well, because I built like 20 of these last night. I got some good cards. What EA are doing right now, you see this guy here, the right wing and the right mid spot. That never used to happen. It used to only put the exact right position in, but now it'll put right wings in right mids in right wings. It'll put right wing backs and left wing backs in the left back spot. It will put center mids in cam and CDM, and it means that you can build a lot more, a lot quicker by just using a squad builder. And I don't know if that's new or not. I don't believe it used to be like that. So if that's like a little update that EA have added in, brilliant. I like that. If it's been there the whole game, then my bad for not noticing that. But the upgrade packs now have value because the League SBC grind is in full force with these new 2 leagues and then all these new cards. Basically, everything you get out of these packs now is very, very valuable, because if you get League SBC silvers, which is really easy, obviously it's a win. If you get non-League SBC silvers, you can then start putting them into the gold upgrade packs. And because the gold cards are going to be have the Sudamerica and Libertadores cards in as well, that's also going to be a win. Wow, that's a really good card to get, isn't it? No, maybe not. Yeah, basically now the gold cards as well, whenever they're in packs, they're going to start being valuable. And these cards are going to be in packs for the rest of the game. So this cycle is going to be available for the rest of the game. So even if you're missing out, like maybe you don't have enough time to get that Neymar like today kind of thing, Messi you'll be able to get, Mbappe when he comes out you'll be able to get. And as long as you've got time to spend and you want those players, and for some people, as I say, for some it's not worth it. For some people it's like, why would I want to spend like 10 hours grinding for a Neymar CBA? And for some people, you might be smart enough or clever enough or well-versed or experienced enough to be able to create the coins from grinding the transfer market rather than the menus, and you'll be able to do it a lot quicker. But yeah, one of the benefits of everything going on here, so once you get these League SBC cards now as well, you can start doing those 3-player upgrade packs, and this is how you'll then club stock your common golds. And then once you got gold upgrades from leagues that are irrelevant, you can then start using these. So what's it's tough to actually find an irrelevant league with golds in now, actually, because these 3 leagues that EA have used here that they've added in, it all of a sudden gives value to those cards too. But once you get your untradeable, dead, off-league common golds, you can start putting those into into the 2-player upgrade packs and start building the 2-player upgrade packs too. So there is now a full, absolute, untouchable, unbreakable cycle of pack openings to SBCs. And, you know, that's literally it. So we get 3 common gold players pack. Obviously, you can hit good cards out of this that have common base cards. Hopefully, we can hit some of those black cards out of this. I don't know if they count as... yeah, so we didn't hit any, but we did get 3 players that we didn't have before, so that's always nice. And then you can then build into the 2-player upgrade packs and get even more good stuff. So there we go. That is going to be where we're at. So we get nothing out of that 2-player pack, but then you can use those rare golds for marquee matchups, or as a prime example, now we got a like League SBC again. There you go, 2 League SBC cards, and then also for the Sudamericana League and stuff as well. So it's just a non-stop cycle right now of grindability, and I'm super excited to get engaged in it and complete as much as I can, as quick as I can. And so therefore I will start tracking. As I say, I might not track bronze packs because I can't hit anything good out of bronze packs, and that'd be a ball ache to track them. But silver packs and above, I'm going to track 100% everything that I open. And what I've got going on right now, as I say, is I've got to do the Premier League, the Serie A, the Bundesliga, and the La Liga. I've got all done again, and the CSL and the Championship. So I've got 6 leagues worth of packs to come. That's going to be close to 100 to 120 packs. I'm bound to hit something out of one of those packs coming in the next couple of days. So don't be surprised if in the next few days I've got another big video title. But that's where we're at with that, guys. So I know it's a super long video today. I was going to show you guys some gameplay with this team, but I suppose we'll get into more of that for tomorrow's episode. We've got all week to get this Joe card anyway, so that's not a problem. So that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.